Contact Energy is a vertically integrated generator and retailer of electricity and gas in New Zealand. We serve about 500,000 customers and we deliver electricity and gas and LPG to them every day 24/7. Our customers' expectations are changing quite rapidly. The world of the homogenised mass market is gone. Customers are seeking individual feedback. What we needed at the core of our business was a piece of technology that would enable us to industrialise and remain low cost, but also enable us to add on to it the modules and things we need to be able to meet customer expectations.
The major components we deployed were CRM, ECC modules, including the industry services for utilities, which was a major part of it, StreamServe and OpenText. So we initially started with Max Attention from a project perspective. We needed access to expertise. There were two, what I would term, top-line SAP experts that spent really a few days with us. So we saw, after just a few days work, honing and focusing on a couple of issues, a 30% improvement in our CRM performance. The real benefit to that is not that the system performs faster, but the outcome for our business is that what we call average handle time, the amount of time a customer takes on a call with us, dropped by 100 seconds. Now that's substantial because it means you can take more calls, means you can answer a customer's query much more quickly, which obviously they're happy about, and the cost to serve overall decreases as well. That's a fantastic example around benefits of Max Attention.
It was critical to me to get assurance around a subject matter that I'm not that comfortable with, ICT, that we were adopting best practice processes and systems in our implementation. So that advice and support from Origin, coupled with the utilisation of Max Attention, has made the whole process a heck of a lot easier for us. We went live with our system 6 months ago. At that point we set out a forward path for the stabilisation of the business and then a real push into starting to drive the benefits of the business. With the work we did prior to go live on testing, performance work and the reviews and support we had from Max Attention, from the Max Attention process, the stabilisation process for us here at Contact Energy has gone very well.
What you can do from the business side of things offsets multiple times the additional cost from a technology perspective. And looking at Max Attention as a part of that, it's how do we compress the speed at which we get those business outcomes by making sure the technology operates as effectively as possible. That's probably the key for introducing Max Attention into the SAP landscape and as part of the implementation.
And what we've seen is a pretty rapid stabilisation. So those sorts of things give us a great deal of comfort that this change is successful. Our people have learned to work in the new system really well. And that's a credit to one, the system being very stable, and two, the preparatory training work put in up front.
All of the transactions have been sub 3 seconds, which from a performance perspective immediately after go live is for us pretty spectacular. The actual batch processing itself has fallen within the window 90% of the time early on, and right now it's 100% of the time. Key point for me around both Max Attention and Active Embedded, you don't need to know the right questions to ask. You get 2 weeks of attention and you see a 30% improvement in your transactional performance that results in a reduction in handle time. That's fantastic.
The system implementation is a challenging thing in and of itself, and it's really important that you get first-class advice to do that really well, because the last thing you need when you're trying to transform your business and drive a culture change is to have a system that isn't working. And Max Attention is a critical part of making sure you get that right.